Good evening, free enterprise fans, and welcome to our Friday night community race restream of Senator Crocodile's quest flags. My name is Xenocat. I am joined here in the booth by Enjadave. How are you doing tonight, Enjadave?
I'm doing great tonight. How are you doing?
Fantastic. I love the Senator Crocodile meme. It's one of my favorite things to come up out of whatever tournament it came out of. I forget, but it's fantastic.
Yep, this is the second week we've read these flags, so we know we got 3 boss hunts, Viking, Kanatsu, Odin. I guess 4 if you count D-Mist. And we got to save Senator Crocodile's home.
Yeah, we got to defeat Baigen, Kinazo, and Odin, the bosses that can be found in Baron Castle, because they're potentially threatening Senator Crocodile's home castle, and we've got to liberate Baron Castle to make sure that Senator Crocodile has a castle to come home to. I guess while we're getting this started, we could talk a little bit about the story behind Senator Crocodile.
Now that's going to be entirely you. I do not know that story.
So basically, the reason that we have Senator Crocodile is crocodiles are an enemy that appear in an alt gauntlet formation in both Baron Inn and Baron Castle. Now, if you happen to stop a crocodile at the wrong time, it will start a chain. They attack twice, basically, on their turns, and the way they do that is by starting a chain. If you stop them in the middle of that chain, the game just freezes. Not forever, it's not a soft lock technically, but no one will get a turn until the stop wears off, and the crocodile can finish its attack. Therefore, the crocodile is clearly filibustering the fight, and therefore we made him a senator.
That makes perfect sense.
So don't throw hourglasses at crocodiles willy-nilly. You might be waiting a while.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have 60 other Senator Crocodiles around to end the filibuster.
No, there is only one Senator Crocodile, maybe 2 if you're lucky. Nowhere near enough to actually end the filibuster.
We just gotta wait for the crocodile to get tired and fall asleep at the podium.
Yep. But anyway, we do see that our starting character for this seed is going to be a Cid. What do you make of that?
I love me an early game Cid, and depending on what I find, a late game Cid.
I mean, early game Cid is great, I will say. Early game Cid can tear through a lot of those bosses very quickly. Late game, he does fall off a bit, I find, if you're not using him as an anchor. But
yeah, that's part of what I meant by depending on what you find. You find a curse ring, he's a fantastic anchor. You find a Artie, he could be a serviceable archer.
Serviceable, yeah. And Cid's joined by Edge, so already getting outshone by someone else. And oh my goodness, that's a blue robe.
We could have the Senator Crocodile.
Please grace us with your presence, Senator Crocodile.
Senator Crocodile, save us!
I'm gonna be so disappointed if that's Water Hag.
How about if that's Water Hag and Crocodile's on the throne?
That's okay. That's allowed.
Yeah, this is a lot of power to start with for our runners. I thought the Cid alone would be a strong start. Throw Edge in and, you are off to the races.
Yep, yeah, all our runners are splitting up. 2 going to Watery Pass, 2 going to Eblin Castle.
I think I prefer the Eblin Castle under Wildish. You could find it's max tier 7, right?
Yeah, it is max tier 7, and I definitely agree.
Because you could just trip over Amasa down here.
Absolutely. I would say it depends on the starting characters, but with this start, absolutely Eblin Castle. Edge needs weaponry, and he needs it now. And hey, look, there's a Masamune.
Yeah, speaking of which, Asuka finds one.
Unfortunately, we had to reset out for the monster chest, but I expect we'll go back for that.
Yeah. Honestly, I find the Masa, I'm out of there the moment I see it. Like, nope,
I'd
that's
stick around
good.
for more things, honestly, but that's me. Always wanting just a little bit of extra loot.
So that's going to be a huge amount of power early game. See a Mom Bomb on Hobbs, having a chat with our resident bard.
Not surprised that Fried Potato has decided that he doesn't need that bard. He can stay there. It's okay.
Yeah, you don't need a headache of dealing with a Mom Bomb fight.
Yeah, we don't need to fight Vanilla Mom Bomb.
I believe we've seen all 3 traps in Evelyn Castle, so the entire thing can be looted.
Yeah, it's always good to find that. And reasons to stick around at Eblin Castle, there's a Zeus Gauntlet in there.
Very good point. So, Zeus, Masa, and it's going to be interesting to see how Sorbius and Asuka route after getting that power spike.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. I mean, they can basically tear through pretty much anything on the overworld at this point. And Fried Potato showing us a vanilla demist.
That's an Antlion. That's not vanilla.
Oh, that's not vanilla. Sorry. Yeah, this is Antlion. So not as cheeky. Everyone will find this. Don't fade Antlion though.
But do fade Mistcave.
Do fade Mistcave, yes. Well, actually, oh yes. No, it's just a ruby. No one cares about Rubicon.
The Luca key from Antlion, that could be value.
Yeah, it could be.
We'll know in roughly an hour or so.
Yeah, whenever someone finally decides to check that.
I think I
Ooh,
saw it.
and there's also a mute knife in Evelyn Castle I just saw.
Yeah, I saw
And
that
a
too.
ninja shirt. This edge is loaded.
Yeah, this is the theme of this scene is going to be Edge, go forth and do bad things.
And we do see a rat tail off of that demist, which means that we now have another thing that we can't do anything with right now.
Yeah, we're finding lots of potential. You just need to, give it a little push, turn that potential into kinetic.
Yeah, nothing that we can really do much with yet. Looks like Asuka may have opting to go with the cat claw over the mute knife. Interesting choice. Although
Thank
I
you,
guess
Restaurant Chat.
I suppose it is just more speed, which is not necessarily a bad thing.
Edge has got to go fast.
He's already very fast, especially with the Masa.
Go more fast.
Oh, and it looks like we actually started with that Luca key, and it's the tower key in Antlion.
Yeah, one key, another key. At least that key we'll figure out sooner if it's got value.
Yeah. Still, we can't do anything with that until we get underground.
Oh, we see Antlion has decided to take a vacation from the moon and invade Fabul.
Well, you gotta secure the summer home.
A very good point. Yeah, I don't know where Potato found that dwarf axe, but it'll be nice to be able to back row the Sid, assuming back row glitch is on.
I believe back row glitch is on. But yeah, Potato actually really suffering here with the lack of edge weapons compared to the runners who looted Eblin Castle.
Yeah, we see Sorbius has also decided to not bother with Mom Bomb, although we see E-Ninja taking the Mom Bomb fight and getting through it.
I mean, it is a vanilla Mom Bomb. It's not a terrible fight. But
finding a crystal ring in the one random chest underneath.
I mean, the crystal ring's nice. It's probably not worth fighting the Mom Bomb for. But I mean, you don't hate it.
Still a great defensive piece of gear, and I believe it has Dragon Resist on, which you can't discount how useful it can be at times.
That is fair, and it does look like we have our underground access through Fabul in the form of the hook. So I expect we'll, Fried Potato is off to go raise the hovercraft, might turn in that rat tail, and then might decide to explore the hook route, might decide to continue doing overworld checks.
I think we'll at least get a peek at who the character is and the boss.
I would normally say so, but we have a lot of power and we don't have a source of exit.
But what if the character there is a source of exit?
That's a gamble. I don't feel like making that gamble. I'm just going. I just got this.
Yep. No objective hiding in the waterfall. It's just an elf taking a bath.
Listen, the dark elf got dirty after all that time spent in the cave. Like, dark elf feels like the kind of boss who wouldn't clean.
Why would you clean? Your entire house is made of dirt. Just
Exactly.
Get dirty again.
There's no reason to clean. On the other hand, clean is really just a social construct of expectations. So if your expectations are there's dirt everywhere, then dirt is clean.
I can't argue with this. It looks like Baronin is required.
Yeah, oh yeah, Baronin is required. Asuka cleaning out our first objective of the seed with Keinazo at Baronin 1. And Fried Potato, meanwhile, has pulled a Sandruby, I think, off of that rat tail, and is going to go exchange it for a Porum, I want to say.
And we see the Runax exploiting Rubicon Form's mage typing.
And just an adamant rock. So another key item we can't do anything with.
The real reward there is lighting up objective number 2.
Yep, that is definitely the reward.
The Sorbius going up for deals, finding some orbs at the first spot. That's honestly kind of rude there.
Yeah, this is a very easy spot, but it has some hit points, and it's just kind of annoying to chop through, especially since it doesn't look like Sorbius is doing much damage with that edge.
This spot normally has an attack stat that could be described as no.
Yeah. Its attack stat is ridiculously weak. It has some magic power, I guess, but like, it's mostly just like 2,800 hit points.
And CPU does % damage, so it doesn't care about the spot's abysmal strength.
Yeah, CPU is entirely dependent on just HP. That's how rude the spot is. How much HP does it have, and maybe how fast it is.
Although I guess our runners will be glad to see CPU out of the pool now rather than at a much higher HP spot, or say the hook route.
Yes, definitely. And oh hey look, it's more free at the back of Mount Ordeals. It's Bahamut. Surprise! I'm going to very slowly count down from 5, and then I'm going to Mega Nuke you. You definitely don't have enough time to go run and hide in the Kuya Shrine.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like a well thought out ambush the more I think about it.
Yeah, like, this dragon shows up and starts counting ominously. Why would we not go hide in the Kuya Shrine? I don't think the Mega Nuke can hit us there.
We know that shrine's at least somewhat protected.
Yeah, Sorbius is going to be our first runner to show us what the reward for Mount Ordeals is, as Fried Potato is definitely heading down that hook route to see who the character is and potentially who the boss is. Ooh, that is a spicy Ordeals reward.
Rosa and a free boss at the Ruby spot.
And that is a package and a wyvern on Ordeals.
So seeing the guards is interesting. Xenocat, would you dive or would you do a little more clearing, seeing what's
It
at the second spot?
depends on what was in the Evelyn shop. If I am coming here with this amount of power, I mean, it also depends on my edge weapon situation, I would say, for the King Queen spot. But if I'm coming here with this amount of power and I have coffins or hourglasses, yeah, sure, I'll dive. If I don't have those things, no.
Makes sense to me.
If I want to make sure that I can get through that fight quickly. Otherwise, it's not free.
Agreed. And I think Potatoes think the same thing. I was going to ask what's in the shop, but decided to go weapon shopping first.
Interesting. I mean, I usually find that it's easier to find weapons on T Wildish than try to buy them, but
It looks like Potatoes starting to farm to buy a ninja sword for Edge.
that is an unfortunate side effect of not looting Evelyn Castle and finding the free Masamune. But I mean, it does kind of make sense. His Edge really needs a weapon, and I can definitely understand wanting to get something half decent. And there were hourglasses in the shop, so I could absolutely defend diving here.
Yeah, you have a way through the second spot easily.
But he might actually be noping back out to maybe take a stab at Evelyn Castle.
Yeah, might be looking to get some levels on Rosa, possibly for Berserk.
Or just going somewhere else. Yeah, just going to Ordeals. Okay. That also works.
And we see Ninja up Ordeals getting ready to take on the orbs.
Yep, Asuka has just received her package, so she'll be fighting her wyvern soon. As Sorbius is finally, I think, just now going to check D-Mist.
Yep, Sorbius remembering, hey, D-Mist is a thing. Also, there's a curse string just sitting in Mist.
Amazing. Amazing. There have been so many curse strings. I think we've seen. I think we saw one in the front of Watery Pass as well, and then there's one in the shop in Fabul. So
Potato found one, I think, in Watery Pass. Sorbs just found the one there. Orb has two, one for selling, one for money.
Yeah, I mean, may as well.
We got two runners heading up, because I'm not sure. Sorbius might be thinking about going. Oh.
I think Sorbius is doing a package check.
Oh, okay. No one checked the package. It's another Edward.
We're just gonna hope that package boss is not required. It's fine.
See, the runners are hoping that.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. I'm not implying that I'm hoping that. I'm saying the runners are hoping that.
Yeah, we would love to see a required package. Especially if it's a character that most people are going to immediately see and say, nope.
Oh yeah. No, and no one is taking that Edward. There's an easier one available on Mount Hobbs. Like, if you wanted an Edward, you would get him elsewhere. And
we do see Sorbius going through Baron Inn, lighting up objective number 2, after defeating the Kinatsu.
Yep, and Asuka is going through Fabul, and I think after they're done with those checks, they will have parity with each other, essentially.
They should, yes. Almost. Because I don't think Sorby's turned in the Rat Tail yet.
Yep, no, neither of them have, so they'll have nice parity with each other. And they will both know that they just have to go diving the hook route after turning in that Rat Tail.
We will be out of overworld checks. Okay, so we see today's Witchburn is Powder.
That's great, Wyvern.
Are we going to give Wyvern a little gold star that says you tried for that?
Yes. No, Wyvern tried, everyone. Powder is such a cool ability that just inflicts, I think, blindness.
It does.
Blindness is like effective in this game, but it's not that effective.
So it does something, unlike FF6's Blind, which...
Yeah, no, it does do something, but it's not super powerful. It's still, you can still definitely land hits through blindness.
Well, we saw Sid hit for 600 through it, so very easily. And we know about Sid's accuracy problems normally.
To be fair, I think he was in the center slot, so his accuracy is getting boosted by that.
Okay, so he goes from maybe hitting to, okay, I guess I'll hit.
Yeah. He goes from like a 60% to like
Runax is what, 60?
Yeah, 60% to like 75?
It'll be 65 because it's base level of 20.
Ah, yeah, that's true. So like to 77, let's say.
Okay. I guess he's allowed to hit.
Yeah, that's like fine. But yeah, it does look more and more like all of our runners are kind of wrapping up their overworlds and will be funneled down this hook route pretty quickly.
I'm curious to see if any of our runners will take the package Eddie just to spy the boss behind it.
Yeah, that's definitely an interesting gamble that any of our runners could take.
If you're trying to win in a large group race, it's a play that can get you there.
It can definitely get you there, but you also have to feel very confident that no one else is going to do that. Or at least enough people aren't going to do that it's not going to come back to bite you, and as soon as it gives you nothing, you know you've lost.
Yeah, if you make that play, you're basically saying, I'm winning or losing on this play.
So, absolutely. Unless it turns out to be something like equally rude, like the CPU spot. Then maybe you do okay.
Very good point.
And it looks like Sorbius is headed to Eblin Castle to blow up some trap chests and get some experience.
Hey, speaking of doing the check for a cheeky boss hiding back there, I don't see Asuka resetting.
No, I think Asuka's gonna commit to this. And this is very much in her style of make cheeky plays that no one else is going to make probably, and see if they pay off.
Hey, over on Sorbius' side, we see going after the traps, looking to get a little more power before the hook route.
I mean, to be fair, base level Porb and base level Rydia should probably be doing things.
Oh, I'm not saying anything wrong with it. It's probably the reason. I'm just saying it's the reason why he's doing it.
Samurai Bow, not what you're looking for out of a T. Wildish Eblin Castle trap chest.
What? You're saying you don't want a tier 5 out of T Wildish?
Yeah, I'm saying that.
I
It's
can't
fu-
argue with it, honestly.
it's fine for an untrapped chest, but when there was a Masamune sitting in like a chest right next to that, and they decided the samurai bow was worth guarding, I have questions.
I have. I won't try to get into the minds of ogres. We see, was that the first chest in Cave Evelyn that's trapped?
I think so.
Now, if you weren't hunting for the Staleman, you'd love to see it.
Yep, Sorbius is now free to loot everything else in here. And
that's Senator Crocodile.
no! I hate that for two reasons. One, package is not required. Two, we don't get Senator Crocodile.
No, that means it's Water Hag that gave us the starting key item.
Boo!
And that is possibly the worst boss you could have show up there.
Oh yeah. No surprise, Asuka resetting out of that check.
I do like the play. It's a play that says I'm willing to win or lose on this.
Yeah, and resetting out, definitely the play. It's not worth sitting through Alt Gauntlet for Edward.
No, it's not. I do appreciate Edge putting the Staleman to sleep.
Yep, just revenge sleeps him with that cat claw.
How do you like getting sleep spammed?
This is so satisfying. I love it.
We see Ninja making the same play, checking for a cheeky boss. He's going to be equally disappointed when the 3 blue robes march in.
Oh yeah, no one is happy to see the 3 blue robes. Except when it's a spot with Senator Crocodile.
I did not see what the drop was from the Staleman, did you?
I think it was a Moonveil.
Okay, it's a good item.
Yeah, it definitely nice to have. Not like oh, this is going to be really good and save me a bunch of time on a bunch of bosses, but
No, but there's a Baigen at King spot, and this gets me through it item.
yeah, that would definitely get you through a very rude boss.
I was looking at the 2 primary objectives. I think that's probably the rudest thing that could show up there. The Moonveil would be a huge bailout.
Yeah, that's probably one of the rudest bosses. Something really nasty that would be punchy here at the King Queen spot would definitely... The Moonveil would definitely be nice for that.
Oh, Eden just taking the gauntlet.
Interesting.
What a curious play already having an Edward.
Yeah, might not have saved recently enough.
That's a very valid reason to take it. May have seen that in the first thought is, when did I save last? Oh no.
Yeah, very interesting. But in the meantime, we are starting to get through this hook route.
All of our runners know that they're forced down it. It's just a matter of how much power does everyone want before they start taking the fights. Potato has decided, I've got enough, let's go.
I mean, that might be true. We'll see who's at this first spot.
Well, we know who that's not.
We may not have enough power for this.
I think the player who's got the best time with this is E-Ninja.
Actually, I think, never mind. I think that's a crystal ring on Edge. We're fine.
Oh, someone else found a crystal ring?
I think so. Edge took like 100 damage, so I'm assuming there's something on him.
A Potato might also have found a ninja shirt, and that was a bunch of evade rolls.
Maybe? But yeah, this Paladin is a pretty rude boss, but not like the worst boss.
Okay, I might be with you on. No, that I don't think that's Crystal Ring damage. That's Crystal Ring, because Crystal Ring is doing a lot less than 500 damage on his swing.
Oh yeah, no, that's not. No, now that
That
I
was
see
just that was evade
500.
rolls.
That's just good evade rolls on the ninja shirt.
Yeah.
I think.
Edge got a bunch of evade rolls the first time.
Yep. And can get through this fight with life pot attrition.
Yeah, if you're well anchored, Life Pot Roulette can get you there.
Yep, is able to get a life cast per swing from Pale Dim. So this is fine. We'll get through this fight.
Sorbius decided I want a little more power. Gonna take the Format Ogre chest with some life glitches.
Oof. Poor. Oh no. Oh, thank goodness Edge didn't go down there. That could have been real bad.
And after learning all the spells, we'll see what Sorbs gets from this. The seat's got jokes.
A Dragoon Lance before the Pale Dim, but we can't wield the Dragoon Lance.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, and this fight is, unfortunately, the fight on Fried Potato's side has fallen apart. I think his characters just got slowed a little too many times.
Yeah, Asuka sees the fight, sees who it is. Oh, came injured. That's what that was.
Yeah, just an unfortunate combination of punches there.
I think the only Crystal Ring I've seen, the only Dragon Resistance I've seen anyone pick up is the Crystal Ring that E-Ninja found after the Mom Bomb.
Yeah. I mean, Asuka could burn the Moon Veil here.
It's, honestly, not a terrible fight to use it on.
I mean, I know I have a habit of just holding onto the Moon Veil until I think I absolutely need it, and then it turns out I don't absolutely need it, and then I'm like, why did I have this Moon Veil? It is in my inventory in the Zeromus fight, and I'm not using it in the Zeromus fight.
You might need it for the post-Zeromus bonus boss. Fine.
Yeah, no, absolutely, that's what I'm doing. I'm holding onto it for the bonus boss at the end of the game.
Isn't that what we all do?
Yeah. No, this is also why I need all of the 5 elixirs that I found. I need them all for the post-Zeromus boss. I can't use any of them on Zeromus. That would be... Just no.
You know, in the Venal game, you're probably ending with about 20 elixirs anyway, so what's 5?
Yeah, exactly.
Sorbius is a slightly better setup, a Cursed Edge, and had Berserk to get the... Or Cursed Sid and has Berserk to get the Edge ready to go.
Yeah, this is slightly better, although the weapon situation on Edge is still not ideal.
We got E-Ninja's taking the... Okay, getting rid of the Rydia. We see Sorbius get through the Pale Dim, just unleash the Angry Ninja.
Asuka's trying to get people up for this, to get the experience on this Mad Ogre, but the Mad Ogre is very, very determined not to let anyone else get experience. I don't think you're gonna get the experience, Asuka. I'm sorry.
I think you just gotta end the fight.
Yeah. No, you just gotta end the fight here. Oh, Sorbius tried to call Odin against the Kaipo guards. It did not work.
Yeah, it's
Odin.
usually stopping them and just trying to clear them.
Okay, Asuka threw the Mad Ogre's fight, not with the experience that she wanted, but... I mean, honestly, I think that you really don't need the experience. The Ruby spot boss is free. You can get through the Paladin with just your base level characters, and it'll be fine.
I see Sorbius gets the Odin cast off and will be our first one through the hook route.
Yeah, and it looks like Asuka's walking out, I think, might want that experience on those other characters.
We might see her take the Mad Ogre chest inside Evelyn Castle. Hopefully, if she plans on doing this, go buy some hourglasses.
Yeah, please just go buy out like even one hourglass. Well, one hourglass for the hook route plus extra hourglasses for any chest that you want to take, please. They will help.
Yeah, hourglasses are your friend here.
Definitely.
But first, gotta make a quick stay at Motel 6.
Oh, absolutely. Gotta heal everyone up.
50 GP a night every night.
I mean, considering we're very limited on camping gear, and we don't have a ton of life potions, this makes a lot of sense. Sorbius is just diving right up to Tower of Babel.
I don't hate this play. Might be looking to see if the T-Wildest traps in here want to pay off.
Yeah, might be looking to steal some sirens, just not have to worry about getting the sirens from a shop.
Very good call.
Plus, we do have the tower key already from the overworld, so there's 2 checks here.
And you have the thieving couple of Edward and Porum. Or Edge and Porum. Wrong Edward.
Yep. Porum, crying to fluster the enemy. Changes a stat that doesn't do anything, actually, except it increases Edge's steal rate. Because, you know, that makes sense.
Well, it's an interaction that was perfectly fine in vanilla because the two of them are never together.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was supposed to, like, increase the chances of enemies running away, but then they didn't implement that mechanic, so, it just kind of does nothing in vanilla.
But wherever it did got, whatever stat modified got changed to influence steal chance.
Oh yeah, no, that's the same. It's just based on the same stat. Now it can only boost the chance so much because enemies only have so much of this stat. And what it does is it lowers it to a minimum of 1.
Of course, it doesn't make it a guaranteed chance to steal, and Edge will sometimes just decide he wants to not be a good ninja.
Well, yeah, I mean, Edge's base... These alerts have a starting stat of 26. So Edge's base steal rate is roughly 50%. Because it's based on his level, the enemy's stat, and the enemy's stat. That's about it. And if they're even, it's 50%. Every time Porum cries, it lowers the stat by 5. So Edge gets a 5% more chance to steal additive. So right now, with maximum crying, which is 5 times on these alerts, Edge can steal at about a 75% rate. Which is not perfect. But that's because he doesn't have enough levels yet. I think this Edge might be able to steal closer to 80%.
So I've played enough strategy RPGs to know that's effectively a 0% chance.
Yep. If you want your Edge to steal successfully, get him levels. Every level adds 1%. So a level 51 Edge with Porum crying enough can steal with 100% chance from anything.
It's interesting. We did see what the other two items are in the Evelyn Traps. It's a Silver Apple and a Stardust Rod.
Wow. So cool. I'm sure glad we did Evelyn Castle.
After some of the Evelyn Castles we saw in Adamant Cup, or Adamant Cup groups, that seems slightly underwhelming.
Yeah, definitely not ideal in terms of a haul from Evelyn Castle.
And it looks like Sorpius has enough sirens. Is going to just, go on up and see what you can see.
Yep, there's two bosses here. Is heading right for the boss at the very top.
Unfortunately, I don't know if Sorpius checked. I didn't see it.
I missed it. I think I was watching other things.
Yeah, we got two more officer soldier fights going on in the hook route.
Also, is Asuka the only person with this masa? Because I don't think Sorpius has it.
I believe that's a true statement.
That is really interesting.
Oh, it's Magus Sisters up there.
I mean, this makes sense with a mute knife. This play definitely makes sense.
Magus Sisters here, not very frightening. The magic here is kind of low, I think.
Oh yeah. No, this magic is pretty garbage.
Okay, so I guess it looks like Asuka's going to be heading back down the hook route.
I think that's the only choice left at this point, but she is definitely prepared.
So while we got the Magus Sisters fight going on there with Edge just doing bad things with the mute knife. Two hook route fights, and I would like to give a shout out to our behind the scenes crew. We got Harumph, who rolled this lovely hook route, and we have Elias 5891 and Nutri87 doing the tracking for us tonight.
Yeah, and huge shoutouts to everyone involved in this restream, including my co-commentator Enjadave.
Yes, and a great big shout out to you, Xenocat, great commentator, great person, and fantastic harp composer. You're responsible for more than half of the songs in the harp pool now, right?
I think so, yeah. Not technically as of this update, but as of the next update, probably will be overall responsible for more than half of them. I need to do like 40 more.
I've caught a few of your harp streams.
Hey, 40 is like a lot. That'll take me like 2 months.
We see just a glass hat from the sisters.
Yep, so no value at the top of the tower, unfortunately, for Sorbius.
At least it was a quick fight.
Yeah. Decently quick. Mute Knife on Edge definitely helped with that.
I mean, swinging for 4K a shot, that's going to be a fairly quick fight anywhere.
Yeah. And oh hey, Cecil's trying to operate the super cannon all by himself.
I just picture him at the controls confused going, what does this button do?
I don't think he knows.
It's like me operating a machine I've ever seen before. Just start hitting buttons and stuff will happen.
Yeah. Definitely the right play. Interesting that Sorby's opting to go for the speech here. It's just sitting through the speech. Might not be confident in Edge to do like the 600 to 700 damage that you would need to output to finish the spot off directly.
I believe it's exactly 600 here.
Okay, so Edge could probably do that, even with the boomerang full mute knife situation, or at least get us very close.
Another apple in the Fey March. Seeds wants us to be healthy.
Well, yeah. I mean, a natural day keeps the Dr. Luge away.
And we haven't seen Luge yet.
These two things are definitely correlated and not, or definitely related by causation and not because the seed just happened to roll that way.
I was fully expecting Luge to be in the Fey March right after saying that.
Oh, yeah, no, of course. But it's just Odin and a Sparkle, so we're fine.
That's a King Spot Odin. That's going to be a little bit of a punchy and required boss.
Yeah, that is very interesting. And suddenly Edward is looking nice.
Question 1. Have we found a Thunderclaw?
I think some of them have? I think. And ooh, that is a very nice find from that tower key, leading right into the pan. So Sorbius is going to go immediately to Sylph Cave to go bonk Yang on the head.
That's some elegant routing you get to pull off. And with Lucky Key in hand, could just full clear the underground right now.
Yeah, if he wanted to, he could get every check in the underground done.
To answer a question in chat, this is 4-4.
Yep, our runners will have to do every single one of our objectives today to get their crystal to defeat Zeromus.
So that Odin we saw at Leviathan is required.
Yes, there's no getting around that. We gotta beat Odin at some point.
And it's one of the few things that a Moon Veil can't... Well, it can sort of get you out of it.
A Moon Veil on Edward can
That's
get
why
you
I
out
said
of
sort
it.
of.
Yeah, no, a Moon Veil will not protect you from Zantetsuken, but it will protect Edward from punches.
And obviously, Oscar's in the officer-soldier fight. I believe Rydia is winding up in Odin there. She's been chanting for a while. It's got to be Odin, right?
No, it's Toad.
So what if you told the officer-soldier? They just do nothing, right?
Yep. I mean, the soldiers will try to punch, but I mean, the attack doesn't work. So I think they just kind of sit there and take it, and if the officer tries to run away, he'll just be like, I'm running away.
I'm hopping away. I'm hopping away.
And then he's like, I'm still running away. Trust me, I'm gonna run away this time. He never runs away. Point brought up in chat. We could Life 2 grind this fight if we had Life 2. Knowing the spell Life 2 is kind of required for Life 2 grinding.
Yeah, without Fusoi or Tella, if you have Life 2 by the time you're here, you probably don't need the Life 2 grind.
Yeah, probably. To explain what that is, basically you can Life 2 the enemies and bring them back at full health. But they will still be toads. And it will count as, killing them and then reviving them so you can get more experience. And if you're really tricksy with it, you can time it so you can life glitch them before the Life 2 fires and get extra bonus kills.
Okay, that's way too much life in Life 2 and glitchiness for my brain.
Well, no, see, what you do is you kill the enemy, but then you revive them with 0 HP, so they die again, but you've already queued up another revive spell that will revive them with full HP, so then that one hits them and they come back with full hit points. Yep. And now you suddenly have the experience for killing them twice and they're not even dead yet.
They come back with full hit points, all status ailments, and a massive existential crisis.
Yes. Oh, also they're in on Jabata Pass.
That's right, P-Shop is on his flag set.
So that'll be a nice shortcut to Zeromus.
Although, that's kind of a rude boss Ninja is fighting.
Yeah, Golbez decided that he didn't want to wait. He wanted to be right up in front in Dwarf Castle.
Golbez has decided he doesn't need any warm-up act for his comedy show.
Exactly. No need for dancing dolls to warm up the comedy show. We can just go right into the comedy show, and then there'll be another show afterwards.
So he doesn't need any sort of control quest to lead in? I'm just assuming that's what the dancing dolls really are in this whole routine.
Yeah, probably.
Thanatos climbed the tower, beating the sisters for a glass hat. Oscar's going to be right behind him going up.
Golbez has destroyed everyone.
Oh, his routine was too strong.
Yes, we fell for his routine.
We did see Sorbius having to fight an additional boss in Dwarf Castle.
Ah, yes.
The small dwarven child getting in the way.
Oh, yeah. Those dwarves love to get in the way. I find that the dwarf on the way to the item shop... Can that dwarf just never go in that staircase, please?
Oh, you see that dwarf just up, down, up, down, up, down. Like, please move!
No, you come out of Dwarf Castle and it's beelining, and he's beelining it for that staircase. He starts like 4 tiles away, and he beelines it for that staircase before you can get there. And then he just goes up and down, and is just like, nope, you're not buying items today.
Like, please move! I would really like to perform acts of commerce right here.
Yes, please. I have taken to going around through the basement to get to the item shop. Because I hate that dwarf so much.
We got a few NPCs like that. You got them, you got every NPC in Agart.
Oh yes, every single NPC in Agart. There's Kaipo Lady, the classic, of course. Troya Lady as well. I think Troya Lady's worse.
Well, I guess Sheila's just giving you all the weapons today. Dragon Whip and a spoon.
Yep. That's not progression, though, so our progression must lie somewhere else. Either, I think, this Dwarf Castle, Sealed Cave, or the Fey March.
I'm thinking behind that Odin.
Oh, that's like... I don't know. I don't know if I want it behind the Odin, necessarily. Like, the Odin's already required. It's already rude.
What was that queen? Behind that one.
It's a sparkle of unknown variety.
So what could that be? That could be Plague, D-Lunars, or...
Ogo.
Ogo.
Put it behind Ogo.
Yeah, because we've seen Wyvern in the changing room, and we've seen...
Yeah, Paladin on the hook route.
Yep.
So... Please make that Ogo with progression. Sorbius is going to go to Sealed Cave because that's a place that you can go down, peek the item, and if it's not value, reset as soon as you see if the boss is a required boss.
Yeah. Please, if it's no value in the item, check the boss first.
Yes, definitely check the boss first. Oh my goodness, absolutely check the boss first.
I think both of us have been burned by that already.
Oh, definitely. Absolutely.
It's this little cave item is crap. Reset. Oh, I'm on a boss hunt.
Even if you just don't, even if you have a warp glitch on, just come down here and check the boss sometimes. You know, if you've got a boss hunt, especially if you've got a demist hunt, check the boss. It's not that long. Like, it's not that long a walk to just have that peace of mind. I may have had a ladder mystery seed with a warp glitch and demist at sealed cave.
Oh,
with required tower key.
The randomizers got jokes sometimes. Well, you're walking that out.
Oh yeah, no, we're walking the Vanilla Darkness out. I feel like I should mention this tower key was also the last boss gating key item in the seed, so I was then immediately thrust into face check mode because I didn't need any other key items to beat the seed. It was great.
Harumph, I have questions about this cave. Also, Daphnis, did you possess Harumph when rolling this?
So this cave is the Cave of Vanilla. We are playing the vanilla game for a bit here. It's fine. This is definitely the vanilla party. I don't know why you're questioning that Forum is here.
I mean, 3/5 of this is vanilla.
I mean, look, we have our Vanilla Edge, we have our Rydia, we have our Rosa, we have our Anchor character, and we have our Betrayer.
Looks vanilla to me.
Yeah. Sid, of course, being the Anchor, like Cecil, and Porum being the Betrayer, because you know she's going to die to a Big Bang.
No. This is Sorbius. Porum's not going to die to Big Bang. She's instead going to be the last one standing, berserked, and punches her almost to death. Also, we've found our last required boss in Dwarf Castle.
Oh. Oh, wow. So we are just Baron Key hunting.
Yup.
Well, this seed got a lot less spicy.
We don't know. Depends where the Baron Key is hiding.
A little bit, yeah, but there's not that much spice that can be left. I mean, there's just like some kind of rude bosses.
Yeah, Alt Gauntlet's out of the pool, so that can't be gating a Baron Key.
Yeah, I mean, there's the potential of Massive Chain from the moon, but Massive Chain, and by Massive Chain, I just mean like Harp to Zot to Baron or something.
Can't really start out with a rude moon boss, but
I mean, we could start it with a sort of rude moon boss, but a lot of the rude bosses are actually out of the pool.
yeah, Evil Wall's gone. Evil Wall's gone.
Evil, Antlion, Mom Bomb, all gone. This Baigan is gone, of course.
Yep. Alt Gauntlet's gone, so no Alt Gauntlet at Ogopogo Dream.
Ogopogo is just about the only rude boss left. Like, only really, really rude boss left, I would say. But also, Ogopogo is probably just in the Fey March. Val is also out there, I think. So that's
true.
That's the thing.
Most of our runners have Ninja they can berserk up to get through Valvalis, or have enough things they can chuck at her.
Yeah, they'll be fine for Valvalis. She's not that rude.
She's only a little scary.
But
Don't try to use magic at her on the moon.
Yeah, I mean, unless she's in Cave Bahamut, then go right ahead.
What was it 170 defense there?
I don't remember what the defense is, but it's definite. You can definitely damage her.
We do see Ninja getting through the Baigan at Dwarf Castle, being the first runner on Restream to light up objective number 1.
Yeah, and we'll see what value potentially is in Dwarf Castle. Sorbius has made it through Evil Wall and will be able to escape from the sealed cave.
Kind of hoping for the Baron Key here just for the panic.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, you still keep The apple is not the real reward there.
Is that... My goodness, the seed really does have a lot of apples in it. I swear, if Dr. Luque shows up anywhere at this point, those apples are not doing their job.
The question is, do all those apples have seeds in them too?
This is a very good question.
Asuka now sees where Odin's hiding and has decided, I want nothing to do with that. I think she's going to make a beeline for Edward.
Oh, wait. Oh, going back up to the overworld. I think wants to turn in the Sheila checks first.
True.
Then maybe we beeline for Edward.
I think we're going to show off some Thunderstruck strats.
I would definitely hope so.
You love to see that stuff on stream.
Thunderstruck is amazing. I love it.
For anyone in chat who's not sure what we're talking about, if you hit Odin with any lightning spell or J item, immediately after he raises his sword the third time, it instantly defeats him.
Yep. But it does have to be immediately after. If he has queued up the Zantetsuken, it is too late.
And if you have someone who is capable of avoiding Zantetsuken, like, say, a hiding bard, they can easily set this up.
Yep. Edward is usually the preferred method for Thunderstruck, although sometimes we get Kane doing it with well-timed jumps.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain the people who can do that are perfecting some sort of a wizardry.
Yeah, it's not really that hard. You just gotta learn the timing. It's actually very straightforward on Battlespeed 3 with the Silk Web. But Asuka is going for Edward.
Yep. One of our community's biggest Edward fan is going to take an opportunity to show off what he can do.
I mean, this just makes sense.
See, Ninja and Sorbius are done devouring their breakfasts. Well, Ninja is.
Yep. Just scrambled some eggs in preparation for this Fae March.
I have no idea how many eggs I've taken. I'm not keeping count.
I have no idea. Rydia's learning Ice 3 though. This means we're kind of getting up there. For a non-Kenki item grind, I would say this is probably a little bit more than I would do. Like, Rosa's got Cure 4, you're good. You can do anything. But he might just be... Oh, he does have 10 key items. Okay, this is fine then. I have no issues. Never mind.
Okay, yeah, I miscounted too, or I would have said something.
I saw the experience numbers and I was like, oh, okay. Never mind, you have 10 key items, you're good. Please continue your grind.
If you have 10 key items, you're going straight to Nuke.
Yes, absolutely. If you have 10 key items, absolutely go to Nuke. Whatever, I don't care. Get Nuke.
Yep. Do 15 sirens, make everything explode.
Yes.
And we do see Fried Potato finding the Passage Door Castle and buying it. So Good that Potato will also have the shortcut available.
Yep. Asuka is equipped up that spoon on the Edward and is prepping for Dwarf Castle, it looks like.
Oh, we have the spoon flag on. That makes taking the Edward make even more sense.
Yes. Edward is now very good.
And, you know, Bard with a casual 255 attack, as one does.
Yeah, it's fine. E-Ninja's heading into this Odin fight. We'll see how this goes.
First question.
Sid has 0 agility. This could be problematic.
Okay, I do see a Thunderclaw on E-Ninja's inventory. Please tell me he's got a second one and it's equipped.
I hope so.
We'll find out as soon as Edge takes a swing. Okay. That's good.
Yeah. Yes. There is a Thunderclaw equipped. Everything is fine.
Yeah, I was looking for the yellow claw thrust.
Well, we now have Potato also scrambling eggs. Oh, and Rosa has lit arrows too.
And in case anyone wants to see just how hard this spot hits, Edward just got punched for almost 3,000 damage.
Yeah, that was a lot. I think Edward's dead.
Edward just gets up like, my everything hurts.
Oh, that's rude, Gold Boys.
That could be a problem.
Or Odin. That was very rude of Odin.
Yeah, that could be a problem. That also loses the Berserk that was on Edge.
Yep. We're gonna get that back up, but the damage that's lost might be very problematic here.
We might see Zantetsuken, and I think this spot has enough rolls that's gonna drop everyone not named Sid.
Yeah, Sid might survive if he gets good dodges.
What's the spot? 5 rolls?
I think so. That sounds about right.
So our low roll Rosa could survive. I think Zantetsuken's 200 power.
Yeah, no, Zantetsuken is definitely 200 power-ish. So a very low roll, Rosa could maybe get through it, but
Sid, if it's 200 and at 5 rolls, Sid's guaranteed survival.
Yeah, I think Sid's fine.
Everyone else, no.
Sid's fine.
Oh.
Rosa is not fine.
And Sid's down on the next swing.
Yeah. That's the trouble with Zantetsuken.
So it's
like, it's not a terrible spot. I know I've done Thunderstruck strats with just a Fu at this spot with 1900 hit points and been fine, but it can be rough.
And I think the Sid got a little bit high rolled.
Yeah, that was definitely on the high end of that spot. I think Sorbius is done grinding though.
And we see E-Ninja, dusting himself off, going back in. I want to see one of the 2 white mages toss a blink on Edge.
Yeah, that would definitely help this fight a lot. Just something to make sure Edge survives.
There we go. And we see the best white spell in the game being used on Edge.
Mm-hmm. Blink is so good.
8 MP, negate 2 attacks.
It's so useful.
we see Asuka's in the Bagan fight, but Party's, well, Golbez does that.
Yeah, it's okay. Rydia learned Leviathan.
Rydia, as long as this fight also has no physical attack, so
I mean, it has some, but not a lot.
Nice get through Rydia's 600 HP.
Yeah. And we have a Stardust Rod, we have Leviathan. Goodbye. Goodbye, Bagan.
Kind of a rude dwarf castle.
Oh yeah, Golbez just to take out half of your party, and then Bagan, because why not? But that is now our third runner through that Bagan fight. And E-Ninja gets through Odin.
E-Ninja will be the first one to restream to have Odin lit up.
Yep, and now Jess needs to find the Baron key. That's the Baron key. But that is a twin harp.
Well, I know what you're rooting for.
Yeah, no, I would love it if that led to our Baron key. But E-Ninja's going to do Tower first, because Tower is a much more logical play. And yeah, this makes sense. I'm fine with this.
We did also see Sorbius get through right behind Ninja.
Yep, Sorbius does not have the information of that Bagan, though. Has not been to Dwarf Castle, so does not know about Bagan.
And checking what's at the Queen spot makes perfect sense. It's still a key item check.
Yeah, might want to cut through this now that he's got all of the power, and it's just a plague.
Yeah, that was free before the grind.
Yeah, no, this plague is completely free.
Get an RE1 Zerk rolling, and you're through.
Absolutely, this is such an easy fight at this point.
And okay, yeah, the floating eyeball, no one likes it. Throw in the microwave too, just for good measure.
Yep.
Hey, Potato's going to find the good, I guess, news about the fully vanilla cave.
Yeah, I guess it's good. I mean, I don't know. For all we know, the moon could be completely haunted. It all depends on where this Baron key is.
How about right there?
Oh, that is a place where the Baron key could be. Well, that is completely free.
So we in the booth are in no mode right now.
Yep, we know where everything is. Looks like Asuka's gearing up to take out the Odin. I hope that she also considers the Asura spot while she's down here.
I think she'll take a swing at the Sparkle too while she's here.
Yeah, I would say I would be surprised if she didn't peek it at least, and then seeing Plague, I would be surprised if she didn't just do it.
Yeah, if you have an RE1 setup, like an RE1, Eddie, and Edge.
Oh yeah, and that's what she's got right now in her party.
Yeah, you just take it and call it done.
Yeah. So Sorbius going to chase down the Baron key, hoping to find Bagan here. Unfortunately, we know Bagan is in Dwarf Castle, which...
And I cannot blame someone for chasing an objective.
Yeah, no, can't blame him at all for chasing this. It's just, unfortunately... I think right now for Sorbius, that Bagan is actually in probably one of the least attractive places to check.
It is. But in Sorbius' shoes, I do the exact same play. I just got the Baron key. It's an objective, 2 boss checks.
Yeah. No, there's no question about it. You go chase Baron. The trouble is, Dwarf Castle is really not unattractive, especially seeing Golbez at Dwarf 1.
The best thing Sorbius could find here would be the tower, or be the Earth Crystal.
Yeah, the Earth Crystal, and then chasing that. But he might decide to just go to the moon and check all the bosses up there.
True, but chasing the Earth Crystal would tell him that Baigen's in Dwarf.
Yes. No, I think the struggle here with just one boss hunt for Go mode is that there are 6 bosses on the moon. There's 2 in the giant. There's obviously 3 bosses here that there's 2 bosses behind the water hag here that Sorbius wants to check first, and then, you know, there's a lot of other much more attractive plays. There's even a boss at the Twin Harp that could be chased.
That's true. So on Asuka's side, we see slows out on Odin, blink up on Eddie. We're gonna see some Thunderstruck.
Yep, Eddie is running and hiding.
That was one blink charge that got consumed, which is fine because Eddie should only ever see one more melee strike.
Yeah. Eddie is only going to take one more swing. There's only going to be one more swing directed at Eddie, and it will be the swing right before the final Zentetsuken.
So the way you do this, you let Odin do its thing.
Yep, this is going to be just letting Odin kind of do its thing. As long as it's double slowed, you're ready to go. I wouldn't have even been doing any of this damage because this is just animation time that you're kind of wasting here.
Yeah, if you're going for Thunderstruck, you just do Thunderstruck and call it done.
Yeah, you commit to the Thunderstruck. Its damage is not helping.
Zentetsuken number 1.
Yep, and now we're waiting for a second Zentetsuken.
She's got battle speed turned down probably to 3.
Yeah, it's a pretty slow battle speed. So we're going to be waiting a bit.
There's number 2.
And the show is already queued.
Yep, you cue the show as soon as you see Odin show up.
Oh, I think we're on battle speed 6 actually.
There's the melee strike.
Want to wait a little bit?
And cue up the Zeus Rage.
Yep, Zeus Rage go. I think on battle speed 6 this timing will work. Yep, there's
and
that Thunderstruck. Asuka is through Odin. And E-Ninja, it looks like, is heading to chase this Twin Harp from the Fame Arch.
If we were in a different club, we might do the Thunderstruck part, but this is not Music Appreciation Club.
Also, Sorbius did get an Earth Crystal out of the Barren Basement, so there's something at least.
Hopefully Sorbius chases it.
Yeah, that would be very good for him to chase, and if he doesn't chase it, then we have concerns. There are concerns. Oh no! Sorbius, no! This play makes sense, but no.
Oh, and Asuka leaving.
Oh, Asuka's leaving that sparkle behind. Unfortunately, we know that that's the progression. Going to go chase this music.
Yeah, she's going to Twin Harp.
Ugh. No one finding all the pieces of the puzzle. This is... Honestly, this is makes things interesting.
It does. But speaking of Twin Harp, we do see E-Ninja at the harp. We're about to see Edward play one of his songs for us. There's a good chance it's going to be one of the songs you composed.
Yeah. I do want to say, we do have a first place finisher off stream. Possum Morpheus finished in a time of 1 hour, 13 minutes, and let me get the seconds on that. 14 seconds.
So GG's to Possum. I'm guessing he just cleared the entire Fame Arch as soon as he got there.
Just clear Dwarf Castle and the Fame Arch and you're good. That's literally the answer to the seed. Just do Dwarf Castle and the Fame Arch and you're done.
We've got some music for everyone.
Yes, so we should probably be a little quiet. And now that harp check is done, it turns out it was just a legend sword.
So it looks like on Restream, Potato's gonna be the first one to put the entire puzzle together.
Yep, has just gotten through that plague fight and will now be getting his Baron key. We do have a couple other finishers during that music. Poydrak finished in second place with a time of 1 hour, 19 minutes, and 13 seconds. And Jabron TR finished in third place with 1 hour, 19 minutes, and 18 seconds.
I think Oscar just reset out of the Legend Sword.
I mean, fair. We don't need the Legend Sword. And Asuka's almost
Okay.
headed back to the Fey March, but has decided
Now
to grind.
Now she's just teasing us.
I was like, Asuka, please do go back to the Fey March. It's good. Go there.
Yeah, good things are in the Fey March.
Go back.
Everything you could ever need or want is down there.
Sorbius, I think, has realized that he may have missed something and is back on the blue planet. But, okay, this might be a Zot play, which will tell him exactly what all the information he needs. So this is good.
Yeah, this is good for Sorbius.
Yeah, logically, this is like, oh, hey, this is 2 boss checks. This is a great play.
Well, technically it's 3 boss checks.
Yes, you get to do 2 of them, and you get to peek a 3rd boss. And it's that information of the 3rd boss that is what he needs.
So, you think Sorbius will just reset immediately after seeing Baigan teleport away?
I mean, I would. Unless the characters were something really compelling. But how compelling can it be when you've got a Fu?
Not sure how much more compelling you can get.
I mean, I guess if we'd actually found a holy sword from Eblin Castle, maybe a Cecil would be compelling, but...
Sorbius has also taken a full grind already. There is no character that he's going to take here.
Yeah, that is very true. And we do have a 4th place finisher. Just want to shout out Tybalt, finishing in 4th place with 1 hour, 21 minutes, and 7 seconds. As Fried Potato's heading through this water hag, and Sorbius, no, how could you?
No! These apples have failed us!
All of these apples were for naught. Well, it's fine. Sorbius is going to take out this Dr. Uge very quickly.
And then we're going to reload an old save, and this will have never happened.
I think you just tried to cast Fatal on Dr. Uge, and I don't think that's going to work, Sorbius.
Not with that attitude, it won't.
Not with Dr. Uge's boss bit, it won't. But Nuke works. Nuke is good.
It's like Fatal, but more explosive.
Yeah.
And Sorbius sees where Baigen is, and yep.
Yeah, there's the reset. It's like, oh, well, now I know where Baigen is. So Sorbius now is in go mode. With all the pieces of the puzzle. But Fried Potato also in go mode, just finishing up the liberation of Baron.
I guess we're liberating Baron from the Pretender to the Blue Robe this time.
Yeah. Well, that and the dolls.
The dolls make sense. That was Senator Crocodile's puppet government.
Ah, exactly, yes. We had to destroy them. Asuka is going to the Fey March, so this is good for her.
She's going to find the Baron key.
This will get her Baron key, which will put her in go mode as well. And then we just have to hope E-Ninja doesn't get baited too hard by the Darkness Crystal.
Water Hag was at Baron Castle 1.
I think the question might be about K-Nazo, or
Water Fiend?
Yeah.
Baron in 1. Then.
Yes. K-Nazo was very early. Just hanging out at a check that everyone saw, and was like, oh, we're going to do this now.
Yeah, you just poke your head in the Baron and see the K-Nazo spray, and it's like, I gotta do this.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, it's time to rate the treasury.
I think we all missed the treasury queue. There's an hour 25 and none of us were expecting a treasury.
Things are happening, and then suddenly Fried Potato is opening boxes, but none of them are good. I haven't seen anything good in here.
And I don't think anyone was expecting a treasury at an hour 25 with a crystal in hand.
I mean, I guess the power shirt and the ribbon are okay. Those are fine.
That treasury could have remained unrated.
Oh, absolutely. We could have not. I mean, the power shirt's nice, but it's not worth it for that.
I'm taking a look at Potato's levels right now. Once he gets off the screen.
They're decent.
Okay.
He's in the mid 40s. This is fine.
Yeah, it should make for an interesting fight. We're gonna have to see some nerf big bangs on Potato's side.
Yeah, well, might be trying to push out enough damage to get to skip the second Big Bang, but I don't think we have it with this party.
This party's not gonna be anywhere near it.
Yeah, no, not Sid and Rosa are not gonna put out enough damage for that.
That does look like Potato's on his way to Zeromus.
Yep, Potato's gonna go try it. Oh, we do have apples. You know, all the apples the seed gave us to keep Dr. Luge away.
We're seeing some Z flags in chat.
Ah, yes. Then I suppose there's a question to ask that goes along with those.
Is there really?
Yeah, I think it's something about how that we have like 500 plus different sprites, many of them designed by the wonderful Scala Kitty. Because we don't like to move Zeromus around. That would be too annoying. So instead, we have a whole bunch of different sprites, and we have a question that we asked that's associated with that.
I guess we do. And that question.
Would you like to do the honors?
And that question is, whose butt are we going to kick tonight? And various assorted questions like, is the butt cute?
Does it have a hat? Is the hat cute?
How did Gaia manage to pull it off anyway? I have questions about that.
By being Gaia Hat group.
I blame Pankraz.
It's all about hat.
And Pankraz was in that group, so I can blame him for that.
Yes, you can. Asuka's in go mode now, by the way.
Yep.
As is Sorbius. Sorbius just got his crystal. Asuka just has to liberate Baron, and E-Ninja, I think, is on the right path.
Yep, Phoenix is going to be heading back. So good, none of our runners got baited by the moon. Sorbius just went after to grab the character.
And check Gabe Bahamut, but... And our butt, unfortunately, does not have a hat.
It's kind of cute.
I guess?
I believe more importantly, this butt is just bursting into the fight with an, oh yeah! It's hard to do that without accidentally sounding like Roddy Piper. Randy Savage, apologies. I got corrected by the voice of God in my head that says you don't know, you got your wrestlers confused.
Well, this Z fight is getting underway for Fried Potatoes. Sorbius not too far behind heading into the Z fight. Asuka's shopping.
Wanted some wine, makes sense. And some carrots,
yes.
Go with some wine.
That is a perfectly good reason to go shopping.
After a scene like this, where you realize you missed go mode right next to another objective, you might want a little wine to go with that.
Mm-hmm. Now heading into Baron Castle, so should we get through this seed in a reasonable amount of time, not too far out from the finish there. Assuming that her levels are reasonable enough to take Zoromus in. Asuka's pretty comfortable with some lower level strats, so.
And we see some lower power strats going on Potato side right now. We got 2 Zerkers going.
Yeah, putting out a respectable like 3,500 damage around.
So with the way this is set up, you want to cue the nerfing move to fire. Oh, nerfing with a lit 3. That's
Nope, this is reflected. The crystal is the nerf.
That lit 3 would also nerf have been direct cast.
Yeah. But it's easier to control the crystal than the lit 3, and Kool-Aid is cooperating.
And bouncing the counter nuke off the wall, you love to see it.
Yep. Free bonus 2,000 damage, and the no one takes that 2,000 damage.
Honestly, I think the second half is more important.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, Sorbius side, we have a lot more levels going into this fight. We're going to see probably just straight reflex strats over on
Yeah,
side.
I would imagine this Sorbius' party is built for straight reflex strats with Radiofu and Rosa. And yeah, that Starveil is going up. This is absolutely full reflect.
So, I think this is gonna be close between Sorbius and Potato. Potato got in quite a bit faster, but Reflect can be fast if done right.
Yeah, definitely can be. Reflect fights tend to be much faster than these Zerker fights, and Palom's gone.
Yeah,
Bye, Palom.
that wall wore off at an inopportune moment.
Oh, that's not a good nuke target. But that's a good nuke roll.
Rosa decided she's not. Rosa went, not today.
And because Tella was the one who did the nerfing spell, we have time for Rosa to toss out a Cure 4 to heal up before the Big Bang.
That's honestly why I like having 1 or 2 Zerkers between the nerfing and the heal.
Yeah. No, putting a healer in a late slot in the party is often a very good idea.
And having your nerfer at slot 1 or 2 just to make sure you can buffer the cure, to buffer a heal on whoever gets counter nuked.
My goodness, this is very close between Sorbius and Fried Potato right now. I honestly don't know who's ahead.
Sorbius saw the first Big Bang. That should be the last Big Bang he sees.
Yeah. There's Asuka's crystal.
With Sorbs' damage output should be through probably on this nuke or the next one.
Fried Potato is throwing things. For honestly quite good damage. Sid's out of arrows. That's not good.
So we're seeing old man punches.
Yes. The old man is punching for tens of damage.
It's no Porum punches.
Yep. Definitely not. But that, I think with that white staying there, that is GG's to Sorbius, finishing in 6th place with a time of 1 hour, 34 minutes, and 6 seconds, just behind Tybalt, who finished in 5th place with Tybalt's 4th. Dr. Cossack in 5th place with 1 hour, 31 minutes, and 49 seconds. So GG's to Sorbius, and we'll see about getting him in here. Oh, he's in here for an interview. GG's.
GG's. Stupid Golbez, stupid Dwarf Castle. All I have to say.
Yeah, no, it felt like the seed kind of routed pretty straightforward up until that decision to not do Dwarf Castle.
I didn't check Sorbius. Did you see the Golbez at first and decide I want nothing to do with that, or?
Yeah, I had everything except for Bigen, and saw the Golbez and was like, nah, this is going to take a minute. I'm going to do things that are faster. And those faster things were all incorrect.
Yeah, no, sorry. Your Bigen is just directly behind Golbez.
You can almost see him like peeking out behind Golbez, waving all of his arms. Hi, here I am.
So is that what prompted you to go to Zot as soon as you saw the Earth Crystal? Just, I can see what's behind that Golbez now.
Yeah, pretty much. I was pretty sure it wasn't at the bottom of the moon. I wanted to check the top of the moon, though, just to make sure. And then that Earth Crystal had kind of been burning a hole in my pocket for a little bit. So I went to take a peek, and I was like, oh, okay. Let's go talk to Golbez, I guess.
I mean, it made sense. It was a pretty... I mean, the Earth Crystal gave you 3 boss checks, essentially. Including that Dwarf 2 spot.
Yeah, that was kind of my thought, was that was going to be faster than face checking the bottom 4 boss spots on the moon. I got a quick shot at 3 different bosses, and I had to save on the moon. I could reset back to it if it wasn't in any of those 3 spots.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's why you left your save up there.
Yep. Yeah, I was going back if it wasn't behind Zod. I wasn't going to go do the Twin Harp to peek 1 boss in the time I could peek 2 or 3 moon spots.
Yeah, no, that's very reasonable. But yeah, I guess my only thought is, when you were looting Eblin Castle at the very beginning, was there ever a thought of going back in and like clearing out everything in it?
Once I hit the second side and didn't find the 3rd trap chest, I didn't want to do a bunch of looting and have to reset again. And
that makes sense.
A mute knife, which was good enough for the overworld that Runax
yeah.
did, so we just kind of...
There was, unfortunately, a Masamune sitting in an untrapped chest in that 3rd side.
Yeah, it would have been nice, but, you know, I don't know if it would have saved me the time I would have lost looting and resetting again.
Yeah, it was a real interesting to watch, because we did see that Asuka pick up that Masamune and just tear through the overworld.
Yeah, I'm sure with that in hand, her time underground was a bit faster than mine.
But yeah, I mean, other than that, I feel like you played the seed pretty straightforward way. I felt like there wasn't anything that jumped out at me as like, oh, this is a really, this is strange. I need to ask Sorbius about this. It's just kind of do the overworld, find out that there's nothing anywhere except for random key items that you can't do anything with, then go underground and, oh hey, here's go mode.
Pretty much, yeah. When I saw Odin in the Fey March, I looked at my key item count, and I was like, well, we're pretty close to 10. I'm going to see if I can find a 10th, do these eggs, and then come back for Odin, and then see where we're at. And then he gave the Baron key, and I was like, oh, okay. Only one thing left to find.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the plague being at that Asura spot was definitely really nice.
I don't remember what it gave me, but...
Well, that was the Baron key.
Oh, that was the Baron key. Oh,
yeah, Odin had the twin
That's
harp.
right. That's right.
If that had been like Ogopogo or something, this would have been a different story.
I think since I had the levels from doing the grinds, and I had Nuke on Radio from finishing Odin, I could have reflected nukes to get through Ogopogo. It wouldn't have been the worst. It wouldn't have been great, but it's better than him being swapped with Odin in that particular spot.
Oh yeah, that would have been awful. Yeah, that just about does it for all the questions I have, unless you have anything, NJD.
I had got what I wanted.
Well, any final thoughts on the seed, Sorbius?
Thanks to all of you for putting this on and talking over us while we play and restreams and buttons and all that stuff. I really like playing this game, and I like being part of this community.
Well, thank you for running a good race for us.
Well, very welcome. Have a good night, y'all.
Yep, have a good night.
And while Sorby was in here, we did see Potato taking a wipe to the Kool-Aid Man. The lost Palom to a Starvale incident, and things spiraled out of control.
Yep, but we do have Asuka also in the sea fight. Also nerfing.
It's a good counter nuke target, probably the best one in the party.
Yeah, he is probably gone, but it's fine. We can get him back up.
And she is letting Eddie hit things.
I mean, with the spoon in hand, why wouldn't you?
And who doesn't love Spoonward?
Spoonward is great. Now we will need to get Edge back up before too much happens here. Because I would not feel comfortable nerfing with just 2 characters standing. Because at that point you basically just may as well take the Big Bang.
Yeah, there's a good chance whoever gets counter nuke just drops to it.
Oh, Kool-Aid miss. That's a rude direct nuke.
Eddie's decided, I don't feel like evading that one.
No.
Edward, you're a bard. You can't face tank those hits.
No, Edward definitely cannot. But yeah, honestly, these 2 Z fights on the right side of our screen are really interesting because they're both kind of below the levels that would be really comfortable for a Z fight.
Agreed. We do see potatoes on rocks.
That's potentially really good. This is probably fine. Potato is probably through this fight at this point.
Yeah, as long as you can keep Edge standing.
Oh, yep, there is the crumble. Fried Potato is done, finishing just a little behind Beauty and Discovery, who finished in 7th place with a time of 1 hour 41 minutes and 32 seconds. Fried Potato with 8th place with a 1 hour 42 minutes and 43 seconds. So, GG's to Fried Potato. He will not be joining us for an interview, but that is perfectly fine.
It's always our runners' rights when they're restreamed.
Yep, absolutely.
We see Ninja's got Crystal in hand, doing a little bit of shopping beforehand, before going in. Ninja took a wipe and dwarf and never rebought the pass.
Ah, that would be a thing that you would want to rebuy, yes. Asuka is now doing power couple strats with Rosa and Edge. Interesting power couple.
Excuse me, Edward is in on this action too.
Yes, we need to get Edward back up. We're out of Bacchus.
Oh no.
We're out of Bacchus.
That's fine. Edward's just gonna throw Crystal in there.
Yep. Rosa's already ready to heal.
Oh. And
but it's not gonna happen before...
Yeah,
Edge might survive?
we need to see a low roll on Edge.
That's not
a low roll.
That is not a low roll.
This is still very much recoverable.
Yes, Rosa needs to revive everyone.
You can't life 2 here. It's got to be a life 1.
Oh, it's got to be a life 1. You're not going to get this life 2 off in time. Rosa's just going to get a direct nuke to the face.
She can tank this.
Yeah, she can tank that. Now you should have time to heal up. You're going to need to heal Rosa. You gotta heal Rosa here. Cure 2 pots are not the way to heal Rosa.
And I think Rosa is mana pool's way to heal Rosa. Oh, but Asuka's on rocks.
This could be very bad. This could be very bad. I don't think Edge has the damage to get through these rocks.
We need to see Edge dodge like the ninja he claims to be.
Yeah. Rocks is 12,000 hit points. So... Right. That's not a dodge. That's not a dodge. This is not good.
The problem here is the spoon is currently equipped on Eddie.
Yeah, we can't throw it.
Can we just throw Eddie while he's holding the spoon?
No. Oh, he dodged! Oh my goodness! Edge dodged! Oh, Edge.
I would be frantically digging my inventory for anything to chuck at this point.
Yeah, no, I definitely would too. Oh no. Oh, that is so unfortunate. And like, Asuka has this fight if she wants to. It was just, you cannot life 2 there. Life 2 just takes too long.
I think the problem there was running out of Bacchus.
That too. And life potions. Running out of life potions also hurt a lot.
Good point. I think with like just 1 or 2 more Bacchus, Eddie could have zerked up again and pushed the extra damage.
Well, going right back in. Meanwhile, Ninja has a party that is definitely ready to just completely destroy Zeramis.
Yeah, we've got some levels on Ninja's side.
Yeah, this is gonna be fine. This Ceromus is not going to have a good day.
What the damage Zerk to Eddie is doing, I'm guessing there's no strength gear there.
Yeah, probably not.
And so we're seeing about 5,000 around.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. We've got white mages. We can just kind of tank things.
So we're definitely going to see a big bang.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
So Oscar turned to battle speed all the way down to 6 before revealing again. And I think I saw her buy a bunch of Star Veils.
I think she considered it and then decided not to.
Okay, I saw 30 of them. I saw a bunch of them selected in the shop.
I think she was considering just going Eddie strats. But, has decided against that.
And honestly, even pure 1200s could be a play here.
Yeah, we do have basically 1,200 hit points on everyone.
And the only one who's not at 1200 has enough magic evade and
Yeah.
defense to not die to a big bang.
Yes, Rydia will be fine. Tella does not matter. We don't care about Tella.
Just because the old man makes a fantastic anchor.
Yeah, we don't need him to be a contributing member of this fight.
Yeah, we see that big bang coming out on Ninja's side. That was not nerfed.
Oof, down goes everyone but down go Eddie and Porum.
Down go the ones without boatloads of HP.
Yep.
Fortunately, 3 of the party members can just face tank a full 9-roll big bang and be fine.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
So honestly, on E-Ninja's side, I think you just keep Eddie and Sid Zerked and just tank.
Yeah, no, there's definitely no reason to try to nerf here. It's just keep, especially Edge, Zerk.
Yeah, those two have more than enough HP to take whatever's gonna be thrown their way.
Yep. Absolutely. This is a very safe. Just keep them alive. Just keep these 3 alive, and you'll be good.
We see this attempt from Oscar. Rydia is contributing by bouncing viruses, and Edge is throwing everything, including the kitchen sink.
Yep. Eddie had a veil up. I think partially for Rydia to throw viruses, partially to keep him safe from counter nukes.
It's a multi-purpose veil.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of just throwing a wall up on Edward if you're zerking him. Just to keep him safe from that first counter nuke, you know? Because that first counter nuke can be real bad if it hits him.
And it does upwards of 2,400 damage.
We do have rocks, though, on E-Ninja's side, so...
And then E-Ninja can, if that Edge is Zerk, just set the controller down and let Edge carry to victory.
Yep, this should be pretty straightforward at this point.
And on Oscar's side, we see Edge throwing I think I see a mute dagger throw coming up.
I have questions about the mute dagger throw, especially since Edge currently has a cat claw equipped on his offhand, but yeah. But that is E-Ninja done with that Z fight, finishing in 9th place with a time of 1 hour, 52 minutes, and 46 seconds. And we are now joined by E-Ninja. GG's.
GG's, Ninja.
And we are now...
One sketchy's Roma's fight for me.
Hey, you handled it smoothly. We're not going to talk about what happened to Porum.
Well, you know.
So, what were your thoughts of that? You know, the Baron Key hunt mostly.
It was mainly the Baron Key hunt. Yeah, I found all 3 of the bosses relatively quick.
Yeah, I think of the 4 research runners, you were the first one to find all 3 of them.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely the first one that we saw on Restream to find Baigen.
Oh, Baigen, yeah. Yeah, I was kind of contemplating that whole Odin fight. That was kind of a thing. I was like, I got Thunder Claws, I got an edge.
I mean, you made it work.
Yep. I'm not sure if you guys had any questions. I mean,
I'm trying to think back to how that seed went for you.
I'm sure someone probably said something about me stealing Bacchus's. It's like, it was a hook route. Yeah, I stole him off the Giants.
Oh, stealing boxes is a perfectly valid play if you're staring down a hook route.
Yep. Especially when you had hourglasses in the shop.
Oh yeah.
I don't think there's any plays that really like you played to see, you know, very straightforward.
I tried to.
Yeah, it was I mean, the seed didn't really have a lot of oddball plays to throw at you. I mean, there was like gamble on package, you know, if you want to take that, but that's about it.
That's what I did, and it wasn't a gamble worth taking because
I mean,
what was it? It was a second Edward.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a.
Yeah.
It was a good cheeky gamble, and it was just very sad when it was the Alt Gauntlet because we were all hoping for Alt Gauntlet at Baigen.
Yeah.
We saw that blue robe and we're like, please make it happen.
That'd be Senator Crocodile, huh?
We wanted Senator Crocodile, and then we didn't get Senator Crocodile.
No.
That's what I was going to ask. Thank you for reminding me. You sat through that Alt Gauntlet.
I actually did.
Was there any thought of just resetting as soon as you saw the blue rope start marching out?
I should have, but I didn't.
Was it a case of I forgot when I saved? Or...
Yeah, it was kind of a case of that, and also a case of I forgot I also had the Sand Ruby, and I was going to check the character while I was there. It's kind of a little bit of both.
Yeah.
I should have checked the Ruby first and then done the package.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got it's a lesson to learn, and the seed definitely definitely did its job teaching that.
Yep.
But you know, we make mistakes sometimes, and we just grow from them next time you run. You know.
Yep, I understand that. I've learned that a lot from PPL. I was gonna say thank you, NG Dave, and thank you, Xenocat, for doing comms, and Rump for doing his thing, and who was doing tracking tonight?
It was a mixture of Nutri87 and Elias 5891.
Elias and Nutri, and thank you also for pushing the buttons. and not eating them. I guess that's it.
Yeah. I mean, unless you have any final thoughts on the seed, I think.
No, it was pretty straightforward.
Yeah. Thank you for running for us and being on our restream. And have a good night.
Yep, you too. Bye.
Good night. Oh, that was our ninth place finisher, eNinja81, and
Okay. We are getting word that Asuka has technically forfeited the race, but is still playing the seed because why not?
yes, sometimes.
Oh, hi,
Sometimes you
Asuka.
still.
Hi,
Hi, Oscar.
what's up?
Not much. We can see your Z fight right now.
Yarp.
I have to say the Z fight is going much better than the I mean, the first one was heartbreaking.
Oh, the
I wanna
first
start-
one's like I'm pretty much. This was me thumbing my nose at anybody that did a grind in this in this race.
No, we
Yeah.
love seeing low-level Z fights.
Oh, I loved it so much. I was like, yes, do this. I'm here for this.
It's one of those things of when you think of 1200, you normally think of like Fu and Friends and like Reflect strats and well 1200 strats. Not many people have the gall to assume 1200 as oh, you have 1200, that's more than enough for Z without without an admin armor. Also, I can't
Yeah.
hear my fight, so I don't know
Oh,
where I
that-
am in the fight.
No, it's
That
fine.
crystal's unfortunate.
Oof. Yeah. Oh dear. You're in rock space.
Oh yeah, I've been at Rockspace for a while. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, I have my mic or my head or my speakers on instead of my headphones. So
Ah.
yeah, normally I time my nerfs with audio cues or like the
Mm.
beats of music. That's why nerfing is easy if you use the music, y'all. It's very easy with the music. But
Nice dodge, Edge.
oh yeah, you are behind me, aren't you? Yeah, I'm done.
Oh. No, we are a little behind because of the
Okay.
stream.
Yeah, your stream hiccuped a few times. I think we fell behind.
Oh, okay, well I didn't die this time, so that's a
Oh,
thing.
that's good.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see your HP now. You're not dying from this state.
Oh god, no, not even a little bit. No, I hate to say it, the saving grace was Rydia not taking a nuke to the face right away, so I can get some virus casts out there. But
Yeah. I mean,
I'll get there eventually.
yeah. I mean, I want to say, I mean, you played the seed the way you play the seed, of course. You took those gambles. I love the Thunderstruck.
Well, here's the thing. And it and this is also kind of why I paused going into Harp. Possum won the race,
Mm-hmm.
but Possum's also a very predictable player.
Yes.
So him finishing first told me 3 things about the seed immediately. 1, I was going to a useless check at Harp, but I check Harp, so I don't really care if it's useless. So I went there anyway. 2, Possum doesn't really check Luca, so it wasn't what I needed wasn't behind Luca, which meant it was behind that Sparkle. And 3, that Sparkle was probably easy, which meant it was probably Plague. So I was like, well, I probably
Yeah.
shouldn't have left Feymarch.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, that's exactly where I
That's
needed
exactly
to go.
where it was, yeah.
Yeah, it's the nice thing about being bad and having other people finish like hours ahead of you is you can figure out the seed without playing the seed yourself.
I mean, I wouldn't say you're bad. I mean, you
No,
had you cleared the. You, I think, were one of the. You were all very even going through the hook route
I mean, that honestly that
until
hook route,
I will say until the nope out, the first time, it was like very close.
oh yeah, as soon as I noped out, I knew I was finishing last on Restream. So I kind of slowed down at that point.
I mean,
And
you were
just said,
still
"No."
in Z well before. I mean, the first Z fight, if that had been successful, you would have still
Beat Potato.
You would have, yes.
You would have actually beat Potato.
That was my goal.
Yes.
That was my low-key goal.
You would have beat Potato.
Yeah.
If that first Z fight hadn't gone badly, it would have been so close.
I wouldn't say it went badly.
No,
It just,
No, I was watching.
I
It
got
was
unlucky.
it was
was a-
just unlucky.
It was
really,
a
just at the
fantastic
end.
low-level Zerkers at Nerf or Zerk and Nerf fight.
Yeah.
It's
It was
like
just
the-
like, unfortunately, you just ran out of life pots and then Bacchus's, and then it was just a little bit short on damage.
it was, I on that last one, I was like, Edge needs to dodge at least one,
Yeah.
which he did. But when it got close to that second one, it's like, all right,
Yeah.
I can cure two, or I can
But-
try to gamble that I'm
Yeah.
one attack, like one attack away. And it turns out I was probably 2 attacks away. I was like, well, fluff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, let's do it again.
Yeah.
Nothing
Uh,
different, just go.
My one question for you about the seed is, why didn't you give Edge the mute knife?
'Cause that makes
I
too
just
much
want to
sense.
know.
That makes too much sense.
The mute knife was sitting there in your inventory, looking
Yeah.
all forlorn while Edge had a cat claw.
I know.
Although,
I gave it to Rhea. I let her be useful for once in her lifetime.
I will give you credit for this with that cat claw. You did to those stalemain what all of us would want to do to them at some point.
Oh yes, that was very satisfying.
Yeah, it was pretty much the Edge show.
Oh, absolutely. It was
But yeah,
just-
it's it was Edge show until I said Odin. I was like, last time I faced Odin, I might have lied to the stream in that I didn't know Thunderstruck strats. So I guess it was time to show that, okay, I was a lying butt. Yes, I do actually know Thunderstruck strats quite well. This is how you're supposed to do it.
I mean, you gave a clinic on them, really. It was super clean Thunderstruck.
Yeah.
And that's how you do Odin at low levels.
Yeah. It was funny, somebody in my, I think it was Moleboy in my Twitch chat was like, I was setting up, I think they said it's like, I think this means, or, now, or, oh no, oh, please tell me what this means, if this means what I think it means. I'm like, yep, yeah, it does.
As soon as you saw that and exited out and start being like from the world, we both called out Thunderstruck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Again, it was, I lied to the stream last time. I guess it's time to call myself out and say, actually, I do know how to do this. Let me show you how.
And we were so rooting for you to check that sparkle.
Yeah, like I said, I got the twin harp. I'm obligatory. It's required for me to check it. I saw Possum finish, and I was like, yep, this is a dead end check. I'm here anyway. Let's go. Who cares at this point?
And we do appreciate the music.
If you're on Restream, you're gonna be a runner of the people, right?
Why do you think I checked package?
Oh, package. Well, package just made us sad because it told us that Alt Gauntlet wasn't at the Baiken spot, so we weren't gonna have Senator Crocodile.
Oh, that's where that crocodile is?
Senator, I mean, any of the Baron gauntlets, other than the basement of the
Mm.
castle. But Senator Crocodile appears in any of them. So we were very excited when we saw Blue Robe,
Ah.
and then very
gotcha.
disappointed when we saw Gauntlet at package instead.
Yeah, I saw blue. I was like, if I hadn't seen turtle already. Fluff.
Yeah,
That was fun. Oh, man.
but yeah, no. I do want to say you were the only person to find that Masa on Restream.
Okay, can we talk about how Eblin Castle was like, here, you have an edge.
Yes,
Here.
you have an edge. Here is everything you could possibly want to give him.
Right?
Here's the Edge starting kit.
Go blow up the seed.
And then the trap chests are complete garbage.
No,
Oh yeah, all the trap chests with just like nothing.
trap
Like-
chests are always garbage whenever I check Eblin, and then
Yeah.
they're like crystal swords and
Crystal swords
armor
are
and
when you
non-items
don't check them, but
yeah.
as soon as you check them, it's like Here's a samurai, though.
Here's an apple.
Yeah, thanks, Trap Chests. We love you. So glad we got that apple to keep Dr. Wuge away.
Right? Which was effective, apparently. There was no
It
Dr.
was almost effective, and then Sorbius had to climb Zot, and Dr. Wuge was at Zot 1.
Oh.
It was very sad.
Sorbius thought I'd beat him before the race. I had to DM him afterwards. I was like, I told you you'd beat me. Oh, shout out to Sorbs. And Potato and Ninja. Shout out to everyone that did a grind. I'm here to tell you that you didn't have to!
Hey, and shout out to you for getting through that without grinding.
I'm team no grind. It's what I do. Well, see, 1200 Cure 3 is what you need to beat. Well, you don't even need Cure 3 to beat Z, to be honest. But, yeah,
Yeah.
it's fun. Those kind of Z fights are what I live for. Not the nuke the world, not the controller down. I love the struggle bus Z fights like that. Because they're fun, and they make you think on the fly.
Mm-hmm.
And I like doing that.
Oh, definitely.
And then you just get unlucky.
Yep.
It was fun.
Well, do you have any final thoughts on the seed before we let you go for the night?
Y'all are super cute. Anyone that's still stuck around and watched that comedy of errors, shout out to Rumpy for the restream. You beat me here, but I'll just beat you in the Ortle games as always. Shout out to Elias and Noobtree on tracking, GG Noob on their first tracking foray, and shout out to Dave and Xenocat, and anybody that's still watching. If you are not following every single fluffy one of those people and the fellow runners, why the fluff aren't you doing that? Also join the Free Enterprise Discord if you haven't already. You can learn a lot from all of those people that raced and on the restream team. And if you want to learn how to do very dumb strategies, hi, I'm Asuka.
Hey, Thunderstruck is not dumb.
No, 1200 Zerkanerf is totally dumb, but I love doing it.
Yeah. I'm not going to fight you on that. But the other strats that you showcased were not dumb.
Oh yeah, that's all I got. Go have dinner
Well,
at 11.
yeah, it is late. That is going to do it for us for tonight. But we will be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, so in approximately 15 hours, with Baron's Hero's Journey. I forget who the hero is.
It is an Edward hero, and we have Enemy Unknown on with boss hunts.
Oh boy, that one's gonna be real fun. I'm so excited for this one. Oh my gosh. I did not realize it was that week, but it's best week. Edward Hero, gotta kill all the unknown bosses. Will it be an objective? No one knows. Well, you can kind of figure it out from the script, but you don't get a sprite. Anyway, so tune in for that tomorrow. But for tonight, we are going to be heading over to Poss Morpheus, who's doing some flag set testing. It's a pickup race of a flag set that is being tested. So do not spoil for this pickup race, because it is a race. And take care, y'all.